Welcome Team APS Squad to your favorite pack pulling challenge by your favorite pack pulling me. This is episode 20 of Larry in the Hole. Today we're at A&H Games, brand new location, never recorded here before. Looking forward to it. And today we got King's Court. Trying to pull some of those collector's rares, some of those guides. I've already pulled some. King's Court has been good to me, I can't complain. Don't really expect to pull anything good here today because of it, but we'll worry about it when we get to it. Right now, currently, I believe I'm 31 in the hole, negative 31. So we'll see if we can dig out of that old thing. Please make sure to like and subscribe. We are so close to 400,000 followers, so please help us by getting us there. Let's begin. I just noticed the other card shop too. They had a whole bunch of different color sidewinders. I'm a big fan of Ultimate Guard stuff, of course. I want to get the sidewinders, but they had them spread out here like in each color, and I won't be able to pick just one. I want them all. I know I don't have the space for them. I have one sidewinder. I think you kind of convinced me to buy that one because it's one of the ones that changes color. I might end up buying some of these later. Some of the over sleeves.
Oh,
Since
yeah.
we can use them now, and everyone at my local card shop has over sleeves on
Do you
there.
like the kind with like these designs
I
on the
do-
edges, or
I
are you
do.
more of a like?
I like-
just clean.
I like the designs on the edges, especially for like your extra deck. It makes your extra deck monsters look more prestigious, more like, yeah, it's out there, it's here.
Yeah.
I'm
I've
not
never been a big fan of it. I don't like designs as much.
I'm not a big fan because some people have like their entire deck double sleeve. That's a little bit too much for me. Like one of the more, I guess, nuanced or little known supply thing that every gamer needs, die. When you don't have them, you need them. And then it gets to the point where you just never have enough, and you're just always like spilling dye everywhere.
Like I know like some people, like for some games, have like all these.
In some games, you need to you're rolling this many die for one
Like for tabletop stuff, I know like there's a lot of dice involved.
I don't know if I asked you this before. What's your favorite Pokemon?
Oh, it's Mudkip.
Why?
I have Mudkip in my room.
You do have a
Just
Mudkip
what I
in
like.
mine. That's weird. If I had to go purely for nostalgia, maybe Hitmonlee. Ooh, a Yu-Gi-Oh puzzle.
I've actually never seen this.
It's time to duel with the
This
three
thing
OGs.
Wow, it's supposed to be cool.
It is it's very faded. Interesting story. My family, mainly my two aunts and my grandfather, they love putting together puzzles. And I think at one time they told me that like after they put it together, they take it down, put it back in the box, and put it up. And I was like, y'all are psychopaths. Why would you do that? Would you put together like a 2,000 piece Yu-Gi-Oh puzzle? I'm sure you would. You're boring.
No, probably not.
Whatever. And see if people want us to open it on like a, this is weird, on a stream
we could
or
buy
a chat
this.
or something.
Try this, open it.
That would take us, I don't think
About
that
it?
would take us too long. Worst case scenario survival game. This is very old.
Oh, you're in your
How to
forte
escape
now.
from killer bees. Stand very still and quiet and breathe through your nose. Jump into a body of water. Run fast as you can. I'm going to go out on a loom and assume they want you to do B if you're near a body of water. But if you're, if you're where we're from, you jump into a body of water, now you gotta fight an alligator.
And the mosquitoes, can't forget those.
Green eggs and ham, the game. Growing up, I'm not sure how people feel about Dr. Seuss anymore, but Green Eggs and Ham was one of my favorite books growing up. I used to have my mom read it to me all the time. This one and Chicka Chicka Boom Boom.
There was a cool thing in kindergarten where like one day we, after reading Green Eggs and Ham, we got to like make
Go to-
the Green Eggs
oh,
and
yeah.
Ham like in class. That was pretty fun.
I said this before on one episode when we were in Books and Me, I don't want to say. I love Trivia Pursuit. I love most trivia. I love almost every trivia game. I love these. These looks old though. Look at that, that's like straight out of the 90s.
Can I flip that over?
Let me flip it. Jesus, you remember when people had that hairstyle?
Yeah.
Wow, those thick rollerblades. Look at that.
That was that was an aesthetic. Like, you know, the 90s, early 2000s.
The 90s, what a time to be alive that was.
Yeah, I feel like today the hairstyles are not quite so.
Well, I don't know. I think people have kind of like come back with the weird hairstyles. I mean,
Yeah, that's true. It's a little bit.
and now it's kind of more accepting. Like
yeah,
you can walk in somewhere with a weird hairstyle and be like, oh, okay, that's just their thing. Part of the reason, well, I'm sure one of the reasons I chose the career I did now, I loved watching CSI growing up. And now I'm doing what I am now. It's like nothing's ever that complicated.
I feel like your job's probably a little more straightforward.
Here, well, I've learned real quickly, most crimes aren't as particular as that. Like, oh, I found this one strand of hair. Let's go to the
quite that
DNA lab and
sophisticated.
test it. Even though we talk crap about them because they have the old grainy cameras and like enhance, zoom in and enhance, and then it turns 4K all of a sudden.
I've always loved that meme.
And now we live today where almost every street corner or every shop or store has a camera. So very few times is something purely not caught on camera. Like you can always find where whoever went or where they came from or where they left.
Have you ever thought it's like creepy how like just there's like cameras everywhere.
Everywhere.
In society now. Like
Your phone keeps track of where you are and where you're
yeah,
going.
and like every place you go.
There's been so many times now, because like in my profession, I don't know if I'm giving away trade secrets. I hope I'm not. I hope I don't get fired. Please don't fire me. Whereas like if they can find out who did it, they can find the phone that they have connected to their name.
Yeah.
Issue a search warrant for the phone. Have whatever phone company start pinging the phone and can tell us where they are, and we can just go straight to them. Sometimes I wonder what else can they do as far as like, I won't say power scaling, but it's like making new
Archetype
cards.
design?
No, making new cards. Like making a card or effect that's different from anything that we've had before.
Yeah, I
like,
feel like we've
how many
basically-
times can you word or have a card say, okay, your opponent does something, negate it. Target a card, destroy it. Don't target a card, send it to the graveyard. Like how many different mechanics or what's the next new broken thing? Because you know, way back when stuff didn't target, then everything started to target, and now we're getting back to the spotless removal and like destruction without being destroyed. And
Thanks to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. You're never done learning, and I'm always trying to find a new skill, and that's where Skillshare comes in. Skillshare is a learning community for creative and curious people alike. It offers classes on all sorts of topics, including graphic design, photography, and film. These classes are customizable to fit your schedule. There's something for all skill levels, from beginner to master. One class in particular that I've enjoyed is Productivity for Creatives. Build a system that brings out your best, taught by Thomas Frank. He teaches you how to create a physical and mental system to increase your productivity. When you take a class, you get a combination of lessons and a project at the end. There are no ads on the videos, and the lessons get straight to the point, so you don't have to waste any time. So if you're ready to take on a new challenge or just want to shore up your skills, hit the link below to try Skillshare. In addition, the first 1,000 subscribers to click the link will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare, so you can start exploring your creativity today. Thanks again to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video.
here we are finally at the packs. I kind of like the rainbow look. We have Phantom Rage, Genesis Impact, Chaos Impact, Ancient Guardians, and King's Court. Of course, they have a plethora of collector's rares. I think this one, I was talking to Paul earlier when it first came out. This has probably been the most collector's rare heavy set we've gotten, and that there are just so many
I thought there's
collector's rare stuff.
I think there's the same number of them, but from the
Or am I
pack
thinking-
openings I've seen, I feel like people are pulling them more.
And we were also talking too about how good the collector's rare looks
Yeah, the
Compared-
collector's rare looks nice.
compared to like a lot of the other rarities. I actually like collector's rare better than ultimate rares.
You might upset some people with that
I don't
one.
care.
Yeah,
Get
that-
over it.
That's a debate.
You know it's
to be
true.
had in the comments.
Do I want to get Phantom Rage? Because so much stuff has gone up in price. So much stuff that was already up is still kind of like expensive. I feel like I either go all King's Court or go half King's Court, half Phantom Rage. Yeah, for the
Zeus
Phantom
has gone
Rage,
up,
yeah.
yeah.
Zeus will always be up until it gets a reprint, I believe. That one, that one, that one.
You feel good about those?
I mean, if I'm to be honest, like, no. Because, like, and that's okay. Because,
That's the fun of it, huh?
well, because like I said, my luck with King's Court has been outrageous recently, like, personally, outside of Larry in the Hole. So I can't complain. Like, King's Court owes me nothing. So we spent our $40. We got our packs. But a few housekeeping things, a few things to talk about. Last episode, unfortunately, Paul made a blunder and he didn't edit in our people's pool. So this week we're going to give them a shout out. Comes from Kyoshu Games from Instagram. Pulled Ghost Mourner and Moonlit Chill. That's what it was. Starlight Rare. really good pool. What we both kind of talked about and what we liked about it was you can see his friends kind of collectively going crazy in the background as he is too. Always good stuff, pulling packs with your friends. Check it out right quick.
Where they get both when they get access code talker. Buzz Shark, Go Key, Resonator Command, Starter.
If you want to be featured on People's Pool, post either on Twitter or Instagram using the hashtag Larry in the Hole. You opening a sealed product. You have to have the product sealed, open it on camera, pull the cards out, go through them, and show the product. But let's get what y'all really came here for. This King's Court and this Phantom Rage. So I think I want to start with Phantom Rage just because it's older. I want to save this one for last. Phantom Rage packs. Of course, you know, there's Zeus, Beast King. Like I said, a lot of the Tri-Brigade stuff has gone up in price a whole lot. But let's see. You have Man, Awakening of the Possessed, Banquet of Millions, Mutants. Forgot Virtual War came out in this too, huh? They just recently became, I guess, meta again. I had a blunder on camera. I've been used to opening King's Court and the shiny thing being on the last. I just skipped right over this and didn't even know. Do you prefer the good thing being in the middle or in the last?
I think it should be the last one. I don't know why they do the middle. I don't really like that. Might be easier for them to package.
Rockblade Xeno Guitar. That's weird. Next pack, third to the last. Mutant. Ooh, Nyan. Couldn't get into the deck. Some decks speak to you, some don't. I've pulled so many of these out of Phantom Rage. I hate this card. Last Phantom Rage. Buttoness, Kana reading. Nope. Because I just saw a cane, I thought it may have been something to do with that, but it's not. And, ooh, it's an Ultra Virtual War Phoenix Fan. I've never pulled this card before. Huh. Is it worth anything?
Yeah.
Do you know? You probably not.
Probably not. Alright, so you're midway through. Thoughts, questions, concerns?
Phantom Rage didn't do me any favors whatsoever. But I think I'm just gonna be in. I'm content with being in the hole for this episode. It's just gonna be what it is. Yeah. King's Court. Like I said, I really like this set. All right, first King's Court, but I really want to play the card knights, Arcana cards.
Yeah, the face cards.
Yeah. The Wicked Dreadroot, Pendulum Transfer, Eagle Claw, King's Knight. Like the ultra rare prints of these have gone up too, from like the
Yeah, the old one.
Oops. Utopia. Draco thing is also good. Trendangle. See, why is there a Trendangle card in this?
Yeah, that's a little random.
Next pack. Converging Wings, Boxia.
Boxing needed a reprint.
You still have the nice,
Yeah, I've got a
sexy
secret
secrets.
one.
Yeah. Wind up.
Yeah.
Pot of Duality. Prophet. Scrap Twin Dragon.
Another old card that has not seen a print.
In forever.
Scraps have gotten support.
Yeah. Scrap Raptor. Oops. Ties of the Brethren. Wicked Avatar. Why would Wicked Avatar work like Sphere Mode?
Yeah, I know. It kind of just sucks.
Utopia Ray. Rivalry. It's a lot of good side deck options too for like different decks that kind of need
Yeah.
the extra oomph. Arcana Knight Joker. Arcana Knight Extra Joker. Ooh, Guilty Gear Free, the Magical Steel Knight. Actually
This
hadn't
card, I think of the game Guilty Gear.
Guilty Gear. Okay, decent, kind of bad card. I don't know why you would.
It's very heavily
Run this?
themed card.
It's weird.
Yes.
It's a very weird card. Second to last one. Leo Arms. Grapekeeper Spy. That used to be the card for them.
I thought they would have given that a collector's rare, Grapekeeper Spy.
Ultimate Shield, Pendulum Transfer, Pot of Duality, Fortune Tune. Right, last one. Oh, can't forget because it is her. Gotta smack it. All right, what you thinking, Paul?
My hopes aren't high.
You don't have high hopes? Majestic Dragon, Utopia, Shell Long, Extra Joker, and oh, I miscounted. Sorry. And Face Card Fusion. So came in here, negative $31. Spent 40, went negative 71. Bought cards, and this is what we got. Guilty Gear Free, $2. Virtual World Phoenix Fan, $1. If I'm to be gracious.
Oh, so you're getting generous with these estimates.
So, well, Guilty Gear Free is all at $2. This one's, it said 80 something cents, so I'm just gonna say $1 with bulk. So plus 3, I am negative 68. I wanted it to be 69. At least something would have been funny in this.
Something would have been nice.
So yeah. Hopefully we can turn this luck around pretty soon. Otherwise, like I
You
said,
might need to phone a friend.
I don't want to get the dreaded negative 100 in the hole. That's gonna be bad. But, all right. It's all right. It's all right. I'm optimistic. I'm Larry. I'm hopeful. I'm always happy. Always smiling. Every day is a good day as long as you can make it. So come August, we'll have Dawn of Majesty come out. Hopefully we can get some good stuff for that. As always, of course, if you like what we do here, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And that's about it. I've been Larry. This has been Larry in the Hole. I've enjoyed spending this time with you. See you next time.